what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Paul Match TV. What we gotta watch, what we gotta watch. Yeah, buddy, that's right. Get exposure right now. Holler at the homie Paul Match, man, for Paul Match TV. Hit up Paul Match TV across all social media sites, alright? Who we got next? Got next.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Match TV time once again. I'm glad that you could join us. And we have a great interview and episode coming up, so we hope that you'll enjoy it. And don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the bell right there if you're watching us on YouTube. And you'll always get the latest interviews whenever they become available. And feel free to use the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And check out one of the comments because it will have our store info, which will have caps and t-shirts. We hope that you'll take advantage of that. And if you want to, you can even take a picture of yourself wearing one of them, and we'll use them on the show or on our Facebook page, which, by the way, facebook.com/Paul Match TV is the web address for that. And feel free to like the page, inboxes, comment on all the things you see. And we hope to hear from you there. And we got email as well, paulmatchtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And that's just for, it's not just for bands, it's for our solo artists, it's for fans as well. And we hope that we'll hear from you there. And we got an official web address as well. And all that will be recapped at the closing credits, so we hope that you'll stay tuned for that. Right now, from Maysville, Kentucky, we have J.R. Wilbur. And he's going to be our interview today. And I think you're really going to like this guy. And we'll get to that in just a second, but here's Click Jam time. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
We got history. Got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me. Thinking about what could.
Okay, interview time again, and here we are from Maysville, Kentucky. We have J.R. Wilbur. Thanks for joining us, J.R.
Nice to be with you, Paul.
Okay, well, it's good to have you back here. We've been having a little trouble getting him on the show because things kept happening, but at least he's finally here with us tonight. So
It'll be fun doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's start off by the obvious. Tell us a little bit about how you decided you wanted to become a musician. I mean, it may have started when you were young, maybe you fell into it. Everyone has their own story, so let's hear yours.
Well, my best buddy that I've known since I was 11 years old, and he's still my best buddy. And I turned 71 last April, excuse me. And so it's a 60-year friendship. But anyway, he bought a guitar when he was 16, and he went and worked in a diner for low money. And you know, we weren't rich people, either one of us. We both came from broken homes and whatnot. But he went out and worked in the diner all one summer. He got himself a Tiesco Del Rey guitar, which is not a very great guitar, but he got one. And so he started playing it. And, you know, from time to time, he kind of handed it off to me and let me see if I could do something with it. And I just got really in love with it from there, and eventually got my own. And so then he and I started a band maybe 6 months or so later. And so that's how I got started. But I always loved music before I ever played it. I loved hearing it. My earliest recollections of what I liked were probably the Everly Brothers harmonies. You know, I always liked harmonies. So so that's what kind of got me into it.
Yeah, they're another classic band. I've always liked the Everly Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
I assume that's one of your influences, too, I assume. Do you have any other influences besides that?
Oh, my God. Everybody in the world. So it was the Everlys. And I guess, well, everybody kind of, it's my age, sort of saw the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show and said, I want to be that. So, yeah, so they were a big early influence on me. And then as a kid, 15, 16, 17, what I liked was rock and roll, and not so much country, but I always liked harmonies, like Everly Brothers stuff and whatnot. Occasionally there'd be a country song that I like, Down in the Boondocks or this or that. But games people play every night and every day. You know, there's a few of them that were country that I like, but it was mostly Beatles, Stones. Buffalo Springfield was a big influence in those days. Those guys later, a couple of those guys became Crosby, Stills and Nash and Young, and so it was that type of thing. Not so much hard rock as good rock with nice vocals. Later on, I liked the Eagles, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Linda Ronstadt, and she came along. Always loved her. So there's been the Bee Gees were an influence for a while prior to their what do I want to say, disco period. I don't want to say I didn't like that as much, but I kind of didn't like that as much. I liked their earlier stuff. So anything with good harmonies, I think, was pretty much it.
Okay. Well,
later on. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I was just going to say that's a lot of good influences there, especially like the Bee Gees and Buffalo Springfield and all those. You know, those were the oldies but goodies, and that's what really stands out most of the time. So
that's what I am. I'm an oldie but a goodie. Well, I don't know if I'm a goodie, but I'm an oldie.
Okay. So why don't we talk about your music and where to hear it? I know you probably do have physical copies, but is it streaming as well? Maybe you could talk about that.
Yeah. First thing I'll do is I brought some props with me, so I'll just hold them up. I have a website for my new album. I'll just put up my new album, which is vinyl. It's called Mood Swings.
Oh, okay.
Make sure that they can see that, by J.R. Wilbur and the Just Right Singers.
Mm-hmm.
And that came out this year. And you can see clips or hear clips from those songs at this address, jrwilburmusic.com, which is my website that I just got and just paid for recently. Mm-hmm. My older stuff that you can still get at CD Baby, probably, they still have some. This is my 2002 CD called Six Pack Willie. And I made one in 2008 called Think. And this is this one.
Okay.
So that's my work to date. I made them, I recorded them. The CDs didn't sell all that well, but I'm hoping that the LP does a little better. And it's really nice. I don't want to sound like I'm tooting my own horn, but it really it's not just me on the album, the vinyl album. I got some female lead singers to sing 70% of the songs, and they're really good. They really are good singers. Excuse me. And there's a guy by the name of Mark Early that plays saxophone on several of the songs, and he's great. It really is a nice record. I hope I can get someone to buy it. I think if you hear the clips, you know, if you like that kind of music, it harkens back to 60s, 70s music, I think. But that's where I'm out of, and I'm influenced by that, and not ashamed of it at all.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. And everybody now knows where to get your music. So I hope you go out there and help support them that way. And speaking of your music, I guess we're getting ready to watch a music video from you in just a moment here. Can you tell us the name of it, if there's a story behind it?
Okay, let me stand up a little bit so they can see my JR shirt. Hey, aha, I'm JR. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you, tell us a little bit about your music video, and if there's a story behind it, we'd love to hear
okay.
about
That song that I sent you on the music video is on the vinyl LP that I just held up, but that was an earlier version of it. It's the same song. It sounds pretty much the same, but it was an earlier version that I put on one of the CDs, and it's called "Can We Turn the Page?" But the thing is, now I think it's become really more relevant with the way things are today. You know, I just feel like we got to turn the page. We got to get out of this, not just a disease, but everything. We got to turn the page and get on to something else, something that makes more sense than the way things are now. That's just my opinion. But so the video was done by my friend Greg Dakota, who's in the video with me, and his son Ian Dakota, who you'll see playing drums on it. And we just wanted to throw up something for YouTube so that people could go to YouTube and see it. At that time, that was 2008, and it was done to promote the CD, the one the one that that I held, one of the ones that I held up, this one.
Okay.
So that song is actually on that CD that I just held up, but it's also on this.
Oh, okay.
So this is a remix of it, and it's a little better version of it, but it's the same song. So I kind of did, it's a serious song, but I did kind of a comedy kind of video to it, because I'm a clown anyway. I like to clown around. So you'll see things in the video of me kind of, holding the guitar and playing, and then I realized, the guitar is backwards, so I turn it around, But that was just me and my buddy and his son kind of fooling around with a serious song, though. But the song is serious, I meant it seriously, and I hope that people take it seriously.
Okay. All right, and I guess we'll watch that in just a minute, but I guess we're about out of time, and I want to thank you again, JR, for coming on the show, and maybe one of these days you can, if you come up with something new, maybe you can plug that for us and be back on the show. We'd love to have you.
Great, thank you so much for having me, Paul. Appreciate it.
And repeat the name of that title for me again.
It is Mood Swings by J.R. Wilbur and the Just Right Singers. I'll hold it up again.
Okay. Okay, well, here's that song by J.R. Wilbur right here on Paul Mash TV. Don't go away.
Well, were we right? Or were we wrong? And are we weak? Or are we really strong? Well, do we stand or back away, that we might live to fight another day? Will we have peace or will we rage? Repeat our past mistakes, or can we turn the page? Blue and red, or black and white, the gay and straight must give up the fight and stand alone, or stand as one. From tyranny, our freedom must be won. Can we ever see beyond the haze? Finally face the truth, or can we turn the page? See beyond the haze. Can we turn the page? Do we kneel or do we stand? Begin to use our heads or stick them in the sand. Go free your mind and have free thought. This life ain't much, but you know it's all we've got. Can you lift your mind out of the daze and turn your back on lies and finally turn the page? The profiteers of gloom and doom say every day the end is coming soon. I don't believe in what they say, but if they're right, I'm living for today. Full of blankets put that fiction down. It's time to turn the